Well, everybody has their favorites. Brian was telling us about which of his kids were his favorites earlier this morning. Steve's sitting in a chair watching the game.
But just looking at the economy, this is going to be a big week. Apple and Amazon report their earnings, the bellwether for the country, many people think. Jobs data comes in this week, and the Fed will decide whether they've been better than de Blasio. But today, they also announced that...
Wouldn't anyone be?
Anybody would. They would decide to wake up before noon. But he says he's mandating CRT training for everyone before March 6th. So you wonder where's that the priority?
You get what you vote for. All right, Ainsley Strohmier is with us with a few additional headlines this morning.
I vote we toss to her.
Okay.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Will. Ainsley, nice to see all of you. We're going to start with Tyree Nichols' case in Memphis. The game, Sunday, February 12th, only on Fox. Back to you guys.
Brian, the pressure's on.
Right.
You ready?
Totally. I think more pressure's on me than both teams, actually, if you think about it.
Thank you, Ashley.
Wake-up call.
Yeah. All right, let me tell you what's coming straight ahead. Better yet, let Ainsley do it.
Well, still ahead.
To back off, they went ahead and said lies anyway. And you were the first to they admitted, we found out that Dave Rubin was shadow banned. The latest tranche, Matt Taibbi went out to the West Coast and found out.
Crisis is not only happening at our southern border, a growing surge of illegal immigrants are entering the United States at our northern border in Canada.
Amazing. So let's dig a little deeper to get a better understanding of the crisis, not only down south, but also up north. Let's take a survey first, if we can. What's happening on our southern border? Just put it into numbers once again to put it into. It's also revelatory. It's new. What's happening at our northern border? Take a look at this. These are illegal crossings. Private this year, 42,000 have come across the Canadian border.
They say they know it's so easy to come in on the southern border. Now they're finding alternative routes that are easier for them. And because most people go in through the southern border, they think it's actually a lot easier. People in Philadelphia or in Pittsburgh, I should say, and in New Hampshire are really concerned about this because you have some of these sparse towns that are seeing a lot of migrants that are coming onto their property.
I mean, in sheer scope and size and geography, it's bigger than the southern border. You can see the out near the resources, by the way, or the protection at the southern border. We have interviewed on Fox and Friends Weekend, for example, Governor Sununu, who has said, look, these are people who do not want to be caught, of largely unknown origins, with, you would assume, some nefarious intent.
And Congressman Carlos Jimenez, who's down here in Florida, because they're seeing a border crisis down there in ethnicity, 679%.
So just doing the quick math, you're looking at roughly, 23,000 that we know of. Again, known gotaways that we know of the 109,000 coming from India and China. And I don't think you can separate this, Ainsley, from the stories we've been doing this morning about there are some predicting war with China by 2025.
The point of this is just to show you the crisis on the border, not just our southern border, but all over the country.
That's right.
It's in your backyard. It's affecting your